Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's so great to see all of you here. Our first freshman class. Are you proud? Well, you should be. You really should be. I was talking with our media person, and she said, why don't you personalize this a little bit and talk a little bit about your first freshman class? I said, Lord, that was a long time ago. But I will tell you something funny. I was 16 when I went off to college because I decided to go from the 10th grade to the 12th grade and not bother with the 11th grade. So I was nervous. I went to a school just a touch older than yours. Mine was founded in 1693. It was called William and Mary, the second oldest college in the United States. And I was nervous, and I went there, and it was a good, exciting experience. I had my first roommate ever in my life who didn't seem to study very hard, so I only had him for a very short period of time. So my recommendation to you is study as hard as you can, be as successful as you can, and I know you will be. We had a lot of students who applied to come here. We had almost 400 applicants. Of those 400 applicants, we didn't accept them all because some of them weren't as qualified as you are. So we ended up accepting 139 or 135, or about 34% of those, and 85 of you decided to come. And you're a really smart group of students. You have an average SAT score, reading and math, of 1093. You have a composite ACT of 24, and you have an average GPA of 3.59. So that's good. You need to be aware that some of our staff have said, well, I'm glad I wasn't applying to USF Sarasota Manatee in 2013 because I wouldn't have qualified. So we are just delighted to have you here. You've got a really full day ahead of you today. We're hoping that it won't rain this afternoon, so we're hoping that you can enjoy the cookout. But don't worry, if it rains, we'll just postpone it and we'll do it another day. And this is not going to be the first day that you get up this early, get cleaned up, and are out here at this school. Because this is just the beginning of many other days that you're going to be doing that. So again, we are so happy to have you here. We know you're going to be successful. My office is right up there, right on the 3rd floor. So if anything comes up and you need me, you'll know where to find me. So go Bulls.
So how's it going, everybody? It's good to see you guys again. I'm the student body president, Todd Hughes. I think I've met most of you guys one-on-one at some point or another. And our administration just wants again to say we welcome you guys. We're excited to work with you guys. We're excited to be a part of this historical event, having our first freshman class, and we get to be the first administration to be a part of that. So it's huge for us as well. We want you guys to know that we want to be there for you. Anything we can do. We've already got a couple of you guys on our team already. We've got a couple senators. We've got somebody helping us start a newsletter. So we're really getting you guys involved as much as possible. So anything you guys can do that you feel like you can be an input for this school, we want to be able to plug you in with us and get this. This is your school now, and you're going to be the future. You're going to be here longer than we've been here. So it's great. And we have one of our alumni here that we'd like to introduce to you, who can prove to you guys that you guys can go out and do so much. Her name is Amanda Evora, I'm sorry. When you're thinking about your future at USF SM and how your career might unfold, there are many paths you can take. This morning, we'd like you to meet Amanda. Amanda is a USF alumni who graduated in 2012. She has a bachelor's degree in business administration with 2 majors, marketing and management. And for over 10 years, she represented the United States as a competitive figure. She's a 5-time national medalist and a 2-time world competitor. And the highlight of her skating career was competing in the 2010 Winter Olympic Games in Vancouver. And she lives and works right here in Sarasota. So I'd like to welcome
Amanda. Good morning. Thank you, Todd, for the introduction. I'd like to start saying thank you to Ruth Lando and Jay Riley and USF for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to speak to all of you today. Students, congratulations to all of you. You're a very special class, the first freshman class to be attending USF Sarasota Manatee campus. If you like it or not, you are the leaders and role models for the next generation. I'm excited for you and wish you all the best for your college experience and future endeavors. Allow me to share my experience with USF, my success as a student athlete, and where it has brought me today. Figure skating has always been my passion. However, it was my parents who installed in me the importance of an education. I was very fortunate at a young age. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and that's exactly what I did for the last 20 years. I skated and advanced to the highest level of my sport, the Olympics. But it was in 2012 where I made just as prominent move in my life. I stepped away from competitive figure skating, a lifestyle I knew since I was 6. Scary of a change as it was, with my uncertainties of what I would do next, my only goal was to finish my degree. Unlike the normal 4-year span that I hope and challenge that all of you to achieve, it took me 7 years of steady evening classes, part-time, at this campus, to finally receive the honor to graduate in the summer of 2012. Through good networking and the impression that I left with valid contacts, a job offer presented itself. I landed a part-time job as an office administrator to a small entrepreneurial company in downtown Sarasota. 2 of the biggest things they were looking for was a person who had a business degree and showed character of hard work. Needing to step away from skating at the time and searching for a job where I could apply my college education, I accepted the offer. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for pushing me to continue school. Within the last year, I moved down from Bradenton to Sarasota. I traded my skates for an office space, and now that I have a network with other entrepreneur companies throughout the U.S. If I had not continued my college classes, my life today would not be. Now, don't get me wrong, skating is very much in my life. My other part-time job is coaching, and recently I will be performing again. Starting in a couple of weeks, I will be training for a figure skating TV series in Canada. I wish I could say more about it, but it's not going to be publicly announced until the beginning of September, so unfortunately I can't say more. I did want to share that with you. However, what I want to really emphasize is how I brought my figure skating lifestyle and education together. Still pretty new, a technology called Dartfish has helped sports such as figure skating. It is a software program where it is the most advanced video technology available on the market. It develops performance-enhancing sports video training application and exclusive televised broadcast footage. Whew, that's a mouthful. In plain English, I am able to teach, record the skater, and have them come back to the boards and watch them skate. Using this software, I can measure the height of their jump, the speed of their rotation, and compare them to other skating clips on the spot. If I hadn't taken the classes at college that had helped me with my computer skills, I wouldn't have been able to take advantage of this recent technology. So thank you all for listening to my story. As you continue your journey, there are 3 points I'd like to make. Balance your life. Make sure your education is priority, but don't be overwhelmed by the demands of college. Take advantage of the time that you have here. Number 2, I took this quote from Ashton Kutcher from the Teen Choice Award, but I really was inspired. He said, "Opportunity looks a lot like hard work. Work hard in school and all that you do, and opportunities will present them to yourself. Keep your mind open and take chances." And lastly, I want you to network. Say hello to the person to your left, say hello to the person to your right. Everyone in this room has something to offer. So you will never know when you'll be able to help someone or someone can help you. All right, class of 17, good luck and thank you. Thank you very much.
Amanda, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. We have a little gift for you. Now, don't you think she deserves this?
Yes. Thank you.
It's probably big enough for you to sleep in.
Yes, it is.
But go Bulls!
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course.
In this class are real winners. These are not students who couldn't get accepted in other institutions. They are the highest caliber student. We have almost 400 applicants for our first class, and of those, the average GPA of those accepted was about a 3.6 out of a 4.0. Those are strong students. The average SAT was well over 1,000 on reading and math. So these are very strong, very bright, very dedicated students who are going to make a huge difference in this community in the years ahead. We're offering a very excellent curriculum. We're offering new innovative programs. We also have the advantage to be small enough to care but large enough to lead. And so they'll have smaller classroom sizes. In fact, in many campuses, a biology class, for example, might be 150 to 200 students. Ours will have 15 in it. We open our new labs at Moat Marine this coming fall. In fact, the students will have a tour of the labs today. That's a wonderful partnership for us. We also have a partnership with the arts, promoting arts integrated teaching in education, or PAINT. And that's a very exciting program for us because we're the first college of education in the United States that we know of that has truly integrated arts into every single aspect of the curriculum. We have outstanding faculty. About 94% of all of our faculty hold the appropriate PhD in the field in which they're teaching. There are very few institutions that can say that. Our faculty care. You know, if there's a storm, a student doesn't show up for class, a faculty member will call the student and say, "Are you all right?" So we've got the highest caliber of teaching, and in addition to that, we have a faculty who really cares for the well-being, safety, and success of our students. I knew that to be successful and to continue to grow, we had to become a comprehensive four-year university. And so I'm so proud of my faculty, my staff, all those people who really made this possible.
My name is Jason Ferguson. I'm from Bradenton, Florida. 18 years old, and I grew up in Bradenton my whole life. I chose USF because it's close to home. It's not a far commute, about 10-15 minutes from my house. I chose it for the private school setting with the public price. You know, I don't have to pay too much for tuition and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed the campus and I fell in love with it. From what I've heard, you get an amazing education from people that have graduated from here. They said it was an awesome school, great teachers. The teachers really help you out with class, tutor you, and stuff like that. So I'm expecting great things. I love that we're right close to the water. I love going to the beach and stuff like that. So I love that. You know, overall, it's a beautiful campus. So I love it. Gotten an opportunity to join a couple clubs before school has even started, to meet a few freshmen and just meet some new people before I start my first day. So I'm very excited to meet even more people today and this coming week. I would say give it a shot. You know, at first I was a little skeptical about it. I was like, well, what about Tampa, you know? But then I came, looked at it, took a tour, got to know some people, and I think I made the best decision. So I would say give it a shot.
My name's Caitlin Daniel. I'm from Northport, Florida, and I'm at USF Sarasota Manatee today for the freshman orientation. I selected USF Sarasota Manatee because it's the school that my mom graduated from. It's very exciting to me because my mom is a big influence in my life. She went back to school later in life to better our family, and this university means a lot to me. I'm looking forward to getting involved and being in a community. This is a school where you get to know people. I've already gotten to know people. I've already joined the student government, and it's very exciting to have that relationship with people instead of, you know, just seeing thousands and thousands of students and not knowing people. It's very exciting to meet some of our fellow freshmen because we're all new to the college experience and we get to go through it together. And we're all going to make history for USF Sarasota Manatee, and we get to do it together. Academically, I'm looking forward to the business degree program. We have a very good business program from what I've heard, and I'm very interested in getting everything that I can so that I can reach my full potential. I've heard lots of great things about the faculty here, and that they're all highly educated and that they're going to be able to provide us with an education that's unmatched. I'm Caitlin Daniel, class of 2017. Go Bulls!
I love how small the campus is and how many opportunities it provides for its students, because when you're part of a big university, you kind of get lost. And so when you have such a small campus with all the resources of a big campus, you get so many opportunities that you wouldn't find anywhere else. I really like a small classroom setting, and I like the opportunity to have a close relationship with your professors and all the people that you're going to be learning from. Well, my major is marketing, so I'm really looking forward to just all the different experiences and opportunities that USF has to offer. It has so many great opportunities. Like, really, you should definitely join this place.
I feel very honored to be able to say a few words to this class. You know, I am very lucky to go to USF, and to give back and provide back is what I would love to do. The one thing I would like them to know is that I want them to be able to balance their life, to not get overwhelmed with the demands of college, however that education should be a priority. I can see how they can be a little nervous, not know what to expect, but I'm very excited to see how today goes, and I bet you by the end of the day they will be excited to start school. I was very fortunate to have represented the USA for the last 10 years. I had recently stepped away from competitive skating in 2012, and I'm now working part-time downtown in Sarasota, as well as still teaching the kids. So it's definitely a transition, but within the last year teaching the kids, they really have helped me find the love of teaching them, and that's what I do now. Now that I have retired from competitive skating, I can start my professional career in figure skating, and recently I've accepted a TV series that I'm going to be on. Unfortunately, it hasn't been announced, so I can't really give that much more information, but I'm excited to be able to perform again. I had a little bit different than this class that I'm going to be able to talk. I'm hoping that all of them will be able to have a 4-year college. It took me about 7 years to finish college, and I took evening classes. The great thing about taking evening classes was there was a lot of students here who had came back from school. So they either were married, had a family, or stepped away from education and came back, and it was really inspiring to see them and to see how important school was to them.
To me, this means the culmination of 2 years of very hard work to bring in the best students we can get. And even though this day is exciting, I'm going to be more excited 4 years from now when they graduate. We are the 4-year university here in Sarasota, Manatee, and we want to grow and develop possibly to 10,000 students. We have students who leave this area every year when they graduate from high school to go to a 4-year university, and we don't want them leaving anymore. We want them to stay here and grow our economy. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event for someone in my position. And so I realized that I was driving in today that I spent more time getting ready for these freshmen than I did planning my own wedding. So this is a really special day.